koko nsam ho samba kai a ebra na ndi samayoko no ewo opposition na samba ko mo kan ye ene se MPP aban ebu koko akuafo di tete sa ne se koko na ekoton ewo amansa dwaso no se di esi ton no abanda da no eti kakra bi keke na odema koko akuafo no enti eyensisi a na aban no esisi koko akuafo no sabre no a na ensen fatakura enti omoba ombehwe kwan se de ese makoko akuafo bia no ohamu chemadusia anase de osompo se koko no ye koton a se de ton no amansedwaso no yichemu ohamu dusia anase de oson ondo makoko kuani no na oman no afamu ohamu chemu aduasa anase duanan a lebeka no na enne yeda sore ya aban ne de aba bonten se koko bo no watumu ampa wo kiremu a ti se koko bag ba ko bia no o hwe se de etie no na eye sika emudu ye papapa enkane no wo de ko dollar mu a na ka $3,100 no eye producer prices no say no e ko 5,040 enti ene ye ba behwe se anye bia sabo abani share no watumi adisu ye se de so disu na kokwa akuafo nya so fa so ampane ampa na anase ehun something say enti ene yensa ka Sam Jerome wono ano head of corporate affairs okoko board waba e de ama NDC ene aban no ena fe Abubakari Yakubu do na friend Baba Amando o kan MPP communication team no ho okusunya ni east and west yani east nso a wono na oye pani pa ho
director of communication
ewo ehonti wo mi no na enya anadwe aye bedi enkomo bedam asene mo mre Jerome wo na wo ho ebo am share in opposition ene koko price am da ba sise no sanity mo share boss 60 na 70 ti 70 na mo dia makuafo yi chire mu simansia
simansia Jacob na minchia na minchia ahwefo a agebre ehwe na anwumrei na minchia Ghana manpanyin na bedi akire na the chief executive koko board nso yenchia no eja simansia de chenka ebia be ma memre kakra na onim
simansia
ye cross straight to the point on say you free baby ni ayeden ya ba bedru baby a ye dri ena wo kasa no kan pefe say eye ebrebi atwam na NDC wo eye opposition no o kasa obema eye ohamu chichemu aduson eye 70% na asu say 70% no ode ama na say o hwe eye before say eye NDC ana say koko board ebegina sa abraye a ogina the honorable minister announced price na ye di free baby na baby an ye di free eye ne say so 2024-2025 eye koko season na sa abraye no eye aban na atwam no de betu dwa say okwa amansan dwa so no koko bo na onya aye nyina no eye the gross FOB no onya 4,850 and only sika oye dey onya 4,850 na out of that 4,850 no ma eye kuani no the chefa ewo mu eye $3,100 na eja de kunta American dollars ne say o hwe yenkoko na say ye kokoton a ye nton wo ye mamu ha emma ye ho na emum ye koton wo amanone na ye nya amanone ni sika ntu nya amanone ni sika na enam say ye nni saa oman ni sika ye den e wo hanti no afeni aba behwehwe eye bruni beka se CD equivalent no na eno no kwan ye benya ne se ye hwe sika na ho oden saa emprempre no ana bre no na ye de ehunu intini saa bre na omma akuani no $3,100 no o de call eye nkuntabu mu a na eye 63.9% because obefa 4,850 na oba befa 3,100 no de amano na ubu nkunta na bonse wenya 63.9% na enam se yenni eye America sika ninti no ye pesi ye hu sa $3,100 per ton no sika dodo sen ye benya e wo ye man ni mu intini na sa bre no uyi America sika ne ba ko a ye Ghana ha de ni dunsia intini ansa na ubenya ton ba ko sika wo ye de ni mu no age se sa $3,100 no o de bon ho sa edunsia na wonya eye ton ba ko ebo wo ye sika ni mu inti ye sankuntabuo no benya 49,600 na 49,600 eno ne ye ton sika obi wo afi mu ni nyina na eja wantimi anno koko enya ebia ton baako ebia onya aboto baako ana aboto mienu enu ti se nipa ko ne ehia ne pa ne se obehunu boto baako eboa ye den ye deje enu ti no se wunya sa ton sika na e wo se obechegu mmoto nsia ana se bag eye dunsia so eye 16 because ton bia wo mu eye 16 bags inti ye bechegu so ne hu se okay sa bre no sika ne ye de to koko eye bag ana boto baako bia no eye sika dada no 31 million ana se NADA 3,100 ene ye de den ye de to fine no problem inti eno no na efi September asa 2024 na ye bi koko season no inti September, October, November, December, January, February, March wo baby ni nyina no eye 3,001 esan se koko no ye bi no 2024 a ebekwa kopem eye 2025 ebra ye be dey ye betum ana say ye beka say abawie ye na eja BBC ye efi January, February, March mu ho baby sa afi mu no adia esi ye ne say ye hu say aban ne nhihye ye nti no ama eye seed no ama ne homene so e de ati America ska no se ekoba ne sa enam say season ne nkwa awie ye na season ye ntumu ye mfa abo foforo ma ye nti no e wo se sika bia ye benya no 3,001 ye benya no koko ba bia beto bia no afei ye mfa nkonko bo hu dunsia biem na emom ye de bebo ho eye imprempremu sika ye de yenya that is the current exchange rate intini from March mu ho ba no April mu ho ye hu se na exchange rate no eye 10.25 intina ehun sunsuanso ne se afei ye mfa mebu nkonta no dunsia biem na emom ye de bebu no eye edu ene akire kakra that is the 10.25 ye sankuntabuo ne ehun se ejanka ne na nka obenya 49,600 no sisi ano eswate e de aba somewhere say 32,000 intini se wo ye nkuntabuo na 3,000 eye 3,100 times eye 10.25 now when at 31,775 intini sisi a we ni sika na obechegu eye boto dunsia no so no intini na ne popomo anka e free eye March infinfin ho and now start April, May, June, July ebesi ene no na wo se ko go boto ba ku bia ye beto bia no ebua ye se ye de makuani no eye 1,985 esan say Ghana sika na ye dey apagya ni mu ye nsan so nhye ebo foforo enti ebunku nta wei emo mampanyina so teye say onhyehyɛ nti a ama ene sidi na ho den ayeden no isunsuanso a eden edi abani nti o se nka kokoo kuani ni sika na yeden esote opanyini se da bio onti ase esan se on ma kokoo kuani ni sika na yeden emafom even though no ne nhyehyɛ ya no ama sika na yeden akoso nti so opanyini nti ase de a ene adan ne ebeye na ewo se opanyini no ema kokoo board se monkonko pesika na monfanso so se de ebeye kuani no onhunu effect a eye sika na hoden no e de ayeden e de aba
nti na nutshell no
so
dia poti na pese yeti ase wa ha
so nti in the nutshell no ansa na mi ba bedru eye ene ebo na ebeto odwa no na me ma yehunu baby a one ya hyehye ebo ni free ye 2024 besi eye 2025 afi na yatom no ene nea esiye ene nea aban no through cocoa board eye dey eye ana eche se every March April ho eba no asika nya ahoden no nanka sei na wosenka yetua cocoa buo no eye 1985
okay
nanso no eye omampanyin na mpene so sa ema cocoa board every bag bia no na wo se cocoa board pesika 1114 Ghana cedis eye den e de soso e de makuani no so this is the support na wo bu nkonta na ekokoye ohamu nchichemu eye aduokron ne enkron eye 99% instead of eye the 63.9% eshase no eye Jacob na fast forward omampanyin mahama in opposition eka say nyame yado na oba mu a obetua 70% of the FOB e de ama eye kokokuani no ena me no ka say sika odi ama no eye 70% odasani bia ni wiase mu a obetimi ade atimi se enye 70% na sa 70% ekwan be na fa so a onya sa 70% no so wo kenkan minister ne krata na o si yenya a gross FOB price of $7,200 eni yenya ye sa $7,200 na yenya ye no eni ye be makuani no eye 50-40 that is 5,040 sa 5,040 no bu nkonta na eche say eye 70% of eye sa 7,200 inti obenya eno ena odi bebu nkunta no Ghana sika mu say ene 5,040 ode be bo ho sa edu ene akire eye kakra 10.25 say na obeye dey obenya inti owie ya ochegu so no ena obenya ebo eye 3,228.75 no na Jacob na ade a eye important e wo say ye hwe
wo kan wo hu I say aye mathematics nkoa na we free kan na we be see kan na we ye say obi a ohwe yen a ono enti sa kontabu yase no se me ka say breaking it down ma no ye so simple ma no amanenti ase a because wo kan metia no matwetwe ne mana me calculate na me ya na me do be na ba for my adwunu mu na enti obi a ono onim dia wo kan essence what can tintin obeden what you say memo aba ho mame ko unia one side because what can say almost be
10 minutes
10 minutes
10 minutes
10 minutes
10 minutes
ai mame mi say aban shebo omo shebo in opposition
yes
na wo hwe a momo breso no
yeah
na dollar no any cedi no cedi no doso na dollar ne yaketo abi
yeah
enti no anya hwe kra no se onipa no ukoton no $10,000 obenya beye ska bibire na wo ton $1,000 na cedi no yakakra bi
okay
se de tie enti mo breso no we de o maye no wa ye mas ne bibire wa kirikire mu se de ye ya wo be bidu babi aduru no 70% enya no no
aja ko brama men kan kwenchiro se kasa tenti we ntoponko wetra se na de thesis ne yetworo ye de beba kuani no ye be man value ni wahu sisi a simple mathematics ne ye wafuom aja ko brama ndi kan enhwa se emfanchi ama na men na masem frame abunufo nyina ehwe wo ne me kobo no so we are still expecting you to come to invitation be den ebeba having said that aja ko brama
yes sir
so opposition na wan hwe wanu yi enu wiase ne beto MPP the FOB ye calculations at that time mo ka kire say we should use FOB bien asi kwa fom wo na ye makuani ne sen as 2016 na MPP buy na ye makuani no 475 assets 2016 bag no na ye 475 Ghana cedis time ayen sorry no na ye 3,100 na mo say ya baifo ye wicked mo katre ya kopim say owura to forcing owura John Dramani Mahama mo ko ba bia koko akuafo wo na mu dinsi e kire won say mu do twedua mponyankopon say mo ba MPP abuo mu konom enti mu bom modern ama mo kra ne 6,000 no calculation whatsoever of FOB bibia dia mo kan ne say mo de 6,000 Ghana cedis ebe makuani no in fact mo win elections ye kai mo si ye pre na primary season no kwa fe ne ya sha enti mu be ye ho adwuma so you didn't do it and 3,100 or the 128 Ghana cedis ɛna atu mu ama kuani no owie ya wato light bill mu 17.2%. Owie ya wato water bill mu 4.2%. Owie ya plastic materials wato mu 7%. Owie ya special import levy wato mu 5%. Wato non-life insurance premium mu 21%. Kuani no wabunu kom wa mia no wa reset ne dache ne madache wa pra no wa betra mathematics. What is that?
And she said that you send a wo say abandon.
Yeah, me can you know say 6,000 he. They never told us say abandon she didn't cost here. You be said is that what they told you? Is that what they told you? The omuko kan say akufo do 3 more than. Wa fad every 475. E dey a hoping 3,100. O man so nya me di na
spread of 8 years me.
Yes, I agree, but I'm saying say at that material moment no omoka so omo buy omo dey cost 6,000. Omo can say 8 years ni now. Omo so omo buy omo dey cost 6,000. And in fact, here are a very brilliant man. Oko parliament tema omo buy na oko announce yempo say omo ye plan say omo dey cost 6,000. Chire no omo sesa omo no. Now can say that me. Kuani no enne ya me no ka say 8th of August. 8th of August ye took us come by 20%. Unia you sit here with the 128 Ghana cedis atonisika so abra wa se ne bo akantam abodua ejira so ma kuani no atimi ato aba ma 6,000 no wantimi anye 128 Ghana cedis. You sit here, you want to do mathematics? Eti kuani no ende mo budget na mo ready here no more increase fees and charges by 30 and 40%. The children say school fees ebe cost by 40%. Any other everyone is saying goods and services.
School fees, baby.
Oh, school fees and charges, you know, in their budget. Everyone is saying media budget.
Which fees?
May say fees and budget.
Which fees?
It will affect the school fees. It will affect food and everything. You can't fees and charges. What?
Una oka chire mu so it's applicable to what?
You were here make us okasa na metia me edi.
No problem.
E wo abeba. Me say fees and charges includes but not limited to school fees in kwa. Everywhere. And it's a non-life insurance premium no 21% beka a dime born in asefo. Kuani na ne wo bona bro. Ne bada achi wadane no and ne wo betina wo say FOB 70% dollar na ye say mbauto. Kuani ni sana ka chira na sa ka chira woman 6,000 Ghana cedis. Yanka no kwesa manyafo. This is why people don't trust us. You are the typical reason why nipa enye ni wako kuani ni wako dada no wabetena ha wabuso inseseme obepache o mesra ofache me akufo ado oyeni na mesra mo de asinie what's betena justify this kind of incompetence 6,000 about 120 Ghana cedis 3,000
and one say exchange rate in na bia kokoma
rapa yini me say exchange rate o mo discuss di kira wa
okay
o metena o mo ka exchange rate asem kira o na ba exchange rate me na me de ko he so wonim so bet my and that is why exchange rate na say exchange rate no kwa ye o mo ebo o mo na ye o mo affect me because kuafo no affect me yesa na tie enya no na o kan hai because and exchange rate ya see the appreciate affected the event is a farmer no ni sika ne tie ni so ate say shim say high sense no abetena ha na wo ye mathematics abra kuani na wo din ono no moja abetena on ne wako swete akoto aba ma o say NDC fuasi ma no ho ba o ma say mbo say o mo di 3,000 ebeka ni akufu ade ba na ye 6,000 plus mpo no akoto aba ma no abetena 128 Ghana cedis o betena bebu nkonta na kuani no sabi abunu tutu light bill mu any water bill mo ma onye de amobra onye de si na next man bag ye say 120 Ghana cedis onto saying and that roofing sheet akufu ado sorry 900 cedis roofing sheet and they say 1,200 1,250 into say the 3,200 and to roofing sheet akufu ado tama na to say na to me ansa and what you are saying and what to am relax because kuani ni hwe wo sa su ne ban na amode ababa bia suban wo ya na LGBT na anu ya makofa South Africa for aba am be declare mo if I say independence
why na kofa South Africa for aba
oda me sorry ye no na mnante be fa no Louis any Louis omo yemienu omo free South Africa be gina Independence Square aye camera ne bibia abobo ho national security be ma form and omo so omo declare independence nyame na mko form omofa aban no na omofa ho na wura mamu abanya aban na hwe so wura
would you say mo ho no bibi esi ye ahoho ne ye nyina mo na mro
bra pan na ni kiram ka mo ka the same thing say LGBT omo suban no se ma omo kan ye ena mi ya ma omo nne no enya omo na kina ha mo sister station ka kira wo say private jet pa omo use da ku ye tanka so ba resign enne ku ye to etimi kasa di obi atem ope enne we suban na bi no
me pa onim
aja kwabna ya me kan say
onipa no eni ha so otumi didi obi atem so de ope me pa
na ondi ni pa atem so se me resign aja kwabna mpa wa kan ni me bo wo ya kan ni mesra ni di kwa man bi so wasem man bi so wasem odi dia obi atem bi odidi atem ne say
wo se eno na enne ama samuluku jeto ablakwa edidi obi atem se de ope
me da say wakodi America e friend say Senate na anu ya papa no tweet ye wonko 20 atoto ama no
say
papa no ko catch and say ade chi no moto e friend say e friend say is it the consulate ade chi no be tu mu so call Washington DC ko tutu mu bai and he told the papa no say sabi abunu sabi boni amudi adie ne won se hunu na amudi a kire Ghana no mo ka se be jaja musa na we are sovereign country odidi na tem eno achi
brofo na kan ho no
media
the word in semuhunu no kan tra
o media dem hunu no o se we are sovereign no mo nim say ye sovereign me ba wo
ye de ho so man
aja kwabena
to to bi nche
aja kwabena o mo nim say ye sovereign na
so nka say no nye
ayem puotwa me no ka say aja kwabena me wesi aja kwabena me wesi me so aja kwabena me so aja kwabena te me wesi wo ti akuje taka say ono fa private jet to ba resign no one resign aja kwabena ka de na ichire no this is a shame sa suban na and then na abom so 120
Remember Samson na me won church mo a dey main any said you walking was some the 1,000 128
and no one that count
eja manin tun bo ase kaka
masa men tun bo say
na na so mama me aduma 128 Ghana cedis na mo dey atoso yampa
eja kwabna yes in city times was city mu 128 Ghana cedis ena aba be kaska no barunim eja nanka me betina hayi nanka ne amehwehwe MPP ni bia owo wiase mu a on dey say nkuntabuo no anasa nia NDC kan ye even in opposition look eja kwabna I sit here as an NDC person and I will never run away from some kaso mutua 6,000 makuani no and it can be justified. Now person who sank metima catch say Akufo do ni obi ani timo de ankasa as at that time eja oni bibi look minim parameter and answer variable a MPP betumi ya use nenne aka say NDC under President Mahama egbokuani abro minim any variable a obetumi aka but anya kra no meti hey metumi aka catch say the two most determinant factors eye world market ebo any exchange rate as at that time eye President Akufo at the time ni na eye den na e favor ebo na onabo ekupukum ye den e kan ye no and I can dare anybody on this platform now obi o say onu ye so much intellectual onu no be ka say NDC akwese kukuom e bokro no me be say the person should own up eja look some people dey o case see say NDC buy in the first time even though in terms of air dollar term more than 62.58% from air $3,100 to air 5,040. And no can one. Let's even stick to air the CD equivalent of 128 Ghana cedis. Wo by 2017, ewo by 2017, 2018. Also sabi ekuafon for man more buying because air variables any then in favor. So for 3 years, want to cocoa muda.
For 3 years.
Want to cocoa muda. You never increase cocoa. Why increase cocoa? It's on the basis of what? On the basis of what? So never all banana or so better cocoa 475. Or see 8 years within an 8 years period.
Or they got 30
8 years period no or they have 3,000. We now all can say a bean seed or see 8 years. Now sabe ka for President Mahama Ebano. Na cocoa no obefa no 475 on. No the jail 475. Oh the jail 475. It is President Mahama if you no in terms of air percentage increment. I will be cast of 475 out of 3,000 in terms of a percentage increment. I will can. And you even compare a year gross exchange rate and a year a 1 and a ton international market. Look, Eja, na me pesa me koho, na me pesa me kasa say obia no free cocoa board. Nanka media man you look, as a last year, Okuta phone. He's having an iPhone. Eja Krebi. Google as a last year, a year international market price per ton of cocoa. Right from a year you say afena say na a year 2000. If you know, it jumped, it do $12,000 per ton. As of November, December. I am daring him, Okuta phone. As of November, December, May bachelor. Now it was 11,600. I want agitations by Unma small kind. Or catch and say we are not using spot prices. Nemo why forward sales. What fixed price now then? Even as at that time. Wa mama me kan kire wo asu eye the total and say the projected gross FOB na onyaya obenya mu 4,800 no MPP ni antumi ama me kan kire say na eye sen ina me benya 4,800 ni fi
na mo so mo ni
say that me ba be ma even eye 3,100
mo ni say eye sa na mo kan si su dua se me ba say mo ba
70%
mo ba 70%.
Yes.
And say no said ya ton no dwaman so no and 70% some dem akuafo yi ana
eja meteha as Jerome my integrity matters for phone na bisa say enne I am even daring him onya be enough pick your phone and on to me Google pick your phone and then Google as we speak now say on the international market no cocoa price per ton same cocoa price per ton how much is it? And let us do the calculation. Sabeka for unkonkosa kitchen cabinet be now mama yedede. That kind of politics now you tell where the guni pasum no. It is long past. You come. Ubejina catch him say enne price of iron sheet. Enne iron rod akosu unso nyame fere.
When you use iron rod wa?
Unso nyame fere nyankopon.
Unfi sheet rod.
Unso nyankopon fere nyankopon. Ubejina atumfutu egu. Eye enkofo ani. O petrol Awujano, a year 70 something cities, and 60 something cities, and petrol, and how much is petrol? It determines almost everything. How much is petrol? And per liter, a billion popo atom per liter, 11.5.
Jerome.
So what are you sitting here talking about?
What's the maybe Sasa say me say. Also, then you so aka say mo kan some no 6,000.
Yes.
It is sabe na mo kan some 6,000 Ghana cedis per a bag no.
Yes.
Na munyina so ni senti a mo se mo de beko
na ye nyina so ne say as at that time no na do amamwo bonen na ebon nti no na exchange rate 16 cedis. One because one factor did determine the price of cocoa na 16 cedis. Number two because of say na cocoa bo ehuri akoso nti no na me man no example say for phone no as at even November December of last year it was hovering around 11,600.
She say saying
catch me. CCI it is under 8,000. And now me no can say CCI it is under 8,000. It is under $8,000. So which means to say under President Mahama, the two most important determinants are bona bekosro and the exchange rate that you be use in calculating to get the price of cocoa in Yina and favor above form. But even with that, what you mean up to move from 3,001 to 5,040, 62.58% increment as compared to that.
Farmer's life?
It affects the farmer's life because over 2017, let me give you the fact, over 2017, do you know why Akufo-Addo didn't increase it? Akufo-Addo did not increase it because I say world market price, I reduced it by $870. That is 2017. As at that time, now exchange rate now President Mahama for now 3.9. Okay. Now under 2017, now about do even 4.5. So it means to say even in terms of revenue shortfall, because of the exchange rate now as above from no, the effect as compared to today, now. Under Dr. Randiabe, there's no chief executive in record times or in recent times. I will face the kind of hardship and a difficulty. Ora Randiabe.
Me say cocoa board in some bebre wo ho. Actually be kan ho asem na am say musuma me hu de wo ho bebre. Nti say na obi gina be ka so ho bia ni ho a e bi obetumi aka sense.
Oye de mama hu.
Niam ahodo e ho na nka e bia nye no mama ye hu na mame ko Abakari
yeah
mo abreso no
yes
na koko bo no koton adwaman so a se de okan na e wo soro
yes
nti na e wo soro na ehwe kwansan ka mo so mu dollar no so any cedi no difference wo mu pa
okay minia
nti se ye ka se ye tumu anka mutumi atumu de ambaka na mutumi tuma ni nye sa
me da say na me chere koko even though a PR right but me chere koko production
interesting
Akufuado aban mu wo se koko no ne ton mu aya na loans na de nya sanity ye koji loan no be as part of the loan no ye de rehabilitate 50,000 hectares of cocoa land. Minia Tobo, you can always verify. 50,000 hectares of cocoa land. Over western region, about Bono region. Me nim say. Ye no, ye my bimukra body bana ye driano, sakes no free of charge. Ebia won so ye sense introduce cocoa mass, your friend is saying, cocoa pollination. Ne eniho ye ne mass across the country. Ni ye tia mabunu ka. And omoko increase na cocoa no mamenche wade bi over 1 acre of cocoa na nka wanya bia no 1 acre no nka wanya kwa 400 trees now without pollination no at that material moment na omote only 3 bags ya the pollination ne ba na omote 12 to 18 bags per the same acre enti ye tua omoka enti ye sika di ye invest say mass spray ne to aso ye den look at rehabilitation cost because cocoa CSSVD no cocoa swollen viral disease no I affected a funny bebre na was say this sika almost $120 million every rehabilitation we friend say a full saying under all trees and the mom new seedlings mo buy mo dey hin my they are tosu mienu me ba to they tosu mienu ofanya mo tre they are tosu mienu one bet na we have done this o buy what rehabilitation saying we picked pruners omo pruni omo pempan so and ye tue omo ka enom ko ye adwuma ni na additional cost that was so ye ntina Ghana ye argue through mo say cocoa ye de different from Cote d'Ivoire any for the production no process is different because Cote d'Ivoire mo cocoa board no enya de mamu embeso kwani na se on fakani na but Ghana ye rehabilitate ye for pruners ye for cocoa pollinators mo ye ho adwuma ena ye kire mo say these are some of the take cost ni bi but you must say no buy ye on for pruner bia o buy ye Onfa obia oyeden oye pollination obaye o rehabilitate 1 hectare
enti upon all
enti krono no mabo
enti bacho
enti aye krono tieme
enti upon all the meba komo ni edi debi komo ni edi me so me sa wansa upon all the pruning
yes
upon all the pollination
exactly
upon all the rehabilitation ni ma kan ye no koko ye tonnage ye na brebia na
so ene na ka be ka unya abotran ka be tiase ene na ka me tonnage na na
se me nim dia abeka enti se me bisa enti dabi me land dia me so se me bisa question so na ye adwuma no
go ahead
enti no obeka se tonnage na ye de kwa manone no yes eso tse ba form na say mo ma na broso pon the interventions am de ba
interventions e ba no rehabilitation nko ano o rehabilitate 50,000 hectares. Excess why then? Excess rehabilitation land unya outcome production be 50,000 and you can right now or more money even on their page it is there. The 50,000 now eg cocoa de na anyini de na ayare even though ayare kwa na eson kakra all of them na be kan. So as at the time I hear sorry no what you me here ni introduce technology be to say sa e friend say hand pollinators nti farmers na nkasa kra de sa mo na ye nti farmer bia yakona fu akotwa ne kokko nyina agu ama ni new ones a wodua no enya nso ya kra be 2026 from 2020 no edi kono na ye benya eso aba jemie nti we took a very decisive decision because the last time I realized it cocoa swollen viral disease na affect no na me 740,000 metric tons
ye cocoa production no ma breso no e ko soro
e ko yes am na me kira wo say Ekoya ko see 104. We have say 1.4 million, 1.04 million. And a samba 704,000 metric tons. Yeah, kona 580,000 metric tons. And the metro on say rehabilitation na na ye correct safoni na no. Senka ya rehabilitate ya. Ebetimi akwa ko do 80,000 but ya rehabilitate give it up to 2028. you will see say jump here for more than 1.3 million. So we did all this investment. But what here unya mu ba kokura. What's about cocoa even say what's about chrono be kasa. O wi aso be say ba me so.
Sabdirom.
Eja kom.
Won e ka me say won. Cocoa dwumadi no.
Yeah.
Wa wonye cocoa kwiani, wa wonte cocoa ase no. Muhu ni yie. Minimum say for about 4 consecutive years no ye cocoa production etiba from asisi ye kasa no na ye de kakra wa manone a ye tumfa cocoa enkoye yakoji sika na aba say ye beto cocoa dudu sei na ka se bebisa no na nkoyi ma no ho say cocoa yakoji sika dudu sei ye beto cocoa sei sika na yakoji ye sika na sa cocoa na esese ye de to no so ye ntumi anto cocoa dudu sa mo ba ye no den na mo hu ne ya enu ntim betu agina so aka say so de oka no de o maye no munye bi sika ne bi akowura ba bi ene so de sika no ye bre na e bi ba me ma besima miensa
Jacob na Jacob ma me ka sem pancha unim o say me ye kuku bo piaro o kire mi kuku nim okay ba me kire ne say unye kuku bo piaro but nya wo kan no e kam ya say you are highly ignorant about nya wo kan ma me kire wa de unim because why rehabilitation say onim etiase a nkom wo so da because eno na kire how wicked Akufo-Addo's government and the Cocoa Board was Jacob nanim wakwa kwaji eye AFDB busia $600 million $600 million so when you move $223 million also what the year rehabilitation of about 156,000 hectares of cocoa farms Jacob na we flow $223 million no. Na say sika no ye component of $40 million. Ye dey irrigation because of distortions in climate. What else should the say sika na ka $223 million no mama ba be $263 million no. We ye wo say sabi kwani no fa no what the say sika no only 40,000. Only 40,000. Out of only 40,000 hectares. Out of 156,000 hectares. Jacob Browning.
Omuye me passion.
Me ba 40,000.
Omuye mu 40.
40,000.
It's 115,000 hectares.
We did $263 million.
Okay.
Oye ya no. Osanso di nsa ekobo Cocoa Board sikamu. Eyi 700 million Ghana cedis. So or the baba become rehabilitation no the same zero nothing that is why I said say senka onim any iota of information about this and can search more in the same way he will never sit on national television and make mention of it and never ever make mention of it Jacob na onim se wo kwa kire wase eba na be ma say o ma wo ne ba wo no o ma aduane papa di no mo be hu ba na se be koshoko ayena na kire se wan kasa asema o kan wan kan filtering because in kola na brabo na kire asa 2023 2024 Jacob na wo kan bi contract yantumi MPP aban and na Akufo-Addo o mantimi an supply cocoa beans of 333,767. Young man, listen and go and tell your government. 333,767,000 metric tons. And who's can kuntebu na about $1.3 billion. Sasika when you know Cocoa Board actually. But you sit here confidently. You sit here. After say what boss out chrono edi cocoa kweni na brono. And what from 2016, 2017, 2018. Today, you have the gravitas, the impetus to sit on national television and say, Obiaba, irrespective of the variables, international market price, and the exchange rate and favor, yet your ineptitude of giving cocoa no 3,100. Abraham even the projected gross FOB
okay.
Or 3,001 or the movie for 5,040, which is 62.58% increment of it. And you sit here, you open your mouth and say all these things. Are you not ashamed of yourself? I'm shocked.
Okay, BBC say I had $263 million. What's it more rehabilitate how many acres?
50,000 hectares.
50,000.
It doesn't
Me
50,000 hectares.
It is there.
Me
It is
pacho.
why
Me
I
pacho.
am on the Cocoa Board platform. I'm
It
on
is
the
why.
platform menu.
Me pacho.
I want to read excerpt
Me
from
pacho.
it. Oh no, be now
me pacho me mama me bisa so.
So bisa me tika me
pacho me sa mase. Me say wie.
Matias.
Osemo de $263 million.
Honestly.
And additional $700 million Ghana cedis. And the council mo de kwa yes
156,000
but the kwa 156,000 hectares of cocoa.
Yes, rehabilitation.
Eyampa, senyampa, sena mo ye no.
Me da se. They didn't kind ono am prove en kire yen. Cocoa Board. Onye ni documents si anto. Fair enough. Oko online si apeko phone. Me kire o me prove. You see akwa 50,000 hectares no. You segregate ye kire baby e best start area free from western region. E dey aba. The all say targeted. There's no way say. Yeah, target say yeah over even say 200,000, right? 150. Na ye disika akoye na mobile moto ye den. See commonsensically. Yeah. Mobile
no commonsensically.
No, commonsensically. Waba uso obi disika. As at this time.
Me pacho.
Mon said then timi mbo obi akwa doesn't make sense.
Me pacho Jerome.
Me bisa kuani na otifie mesre.
It will make sense.
Me bisa say
Jerome.
Se wo kuani no to na ne wo tie saa anadoma na asem we. Saa kokwa nanse story. Wo bu afa so the 128 cities aba. Ya beka wo so obi or rehabilitate wafuo no. You can go online. Farmers commended Akufo-Addo across the country for rehabilitating their farms.
Both figures be sabodi.
Ono na insubstantiate. Me senya no kre.
Me pacho. Enye no kre.
So insubstantiate.
Me pacho. Onye no kre. Mo sena mo de ye.
And I have said it here. Me say 120 million. Yeah, the
dollars.
Yes, dollars. Yeah, the rehabilitating 50,000 hectares. Yeah, fa emabunu me church omu ha. Yeah, fa emabunu omu ye pruning. Yeah, fa emabunu omu dia kwa de ma kuafo no. Yeah, sanso tibi kwa koto bo we fa suckers, plantain suckers. Ah, ye de bre kuafo ema omu dia se na be menya bibia di kopim se kokon be den ebeba. Yeah, the beans ever pollinators. I told you here. So all of it no ebe rehabilitation but on what you okay. He is speaking to no document. I have told you some mobile munya mu ba kokra. Munya move pruners. Monfa pollinators. Mu rehabilitation one. Na makoji sika abokuani ni krono 128. Wo betena so obi edisika 7 months down the line. Uti ha sign tia chim ka kire me say me amabetena me ko makuani no I am not making sense. Don't you think you are insulting them? Because kuani no just 3,200 na or the kotoma onim send a light bill yatum onim send water bill yatum onim say sabi abunu o ntade a wose yatum onim say roofing sheet yatum kuani ni nim ena oto eno na e wose wo address ba wo betena ho pompously wo betena national television e ka che kuani ni say wo sabi onim ni oye omoda mase na mra ne beso because wo tiamie wo de koso Akufo-Addo na ni tirimu ode na timia akuani ni ba at the same time no ye free SHS wo te anya mu bia
me da se
no one disika nti sa beto so bia disika
me na mase ye de be si ya
kosa ya o be kwa de so kwa performance
ye bre no ayebe Sam Jerome ye head of corporate affairs Cocoa-Board
next time over
wono eba edema na fe Abukari Yakubu nso eba edema MPP minimum say ye kan no obi abobo ni timu aka de oka anaso obi abeka de oka na mu no esese ye beje bre osase mu we hu pa na ya hwe sika dodo a abandada no e de koyesa rehabilitation no because Jerome said $265 million and sana 700 million Ghana cedis nso sambe ka ho nti ye behwe se eyampa won krata mu ampa na fia hwe Abubakar nso se aye $120 million and no de kokoye 50,000 hectares pollination ne bodo ba na ne amandema nti minimum se ni nyina e bibia ye be kokwaje ho krata ese adanse enie na ye hwe se e ba ne se na ye hwe se sabre ni nyina mukura me kan bibi wa se ye kwaje kokoo sika se ye beto kokoo dudu obi e bia boto makomako ha sika na de beto kokoo mato makomako ha no sika ne sign na so kokoo makomako ha ne yentumi anto ene ye to obi e de kwa ye sande ka a achiri ne be sande yakọ nti ni nyina ye bibia ye bedi ho komo a obiripam ye hu se anya bia benkuru nifa de ohene ye befa nti yenka ne nya bi as usual na ye na o masoso munya bre ebaye na me na so asese munya bre na ho hweye adomdom yen a ye besan ababiomiden de eja kwabena me ne abena bayi nya no na ye de kasebo no ebram yo ayadom a ye besan ba kina yakra munyina